Good morning, party people. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're talking all about bigger arms using only dumbbells. So the secret to arms is all about form. I'm going to run you through some push and pull movements here in one session, 3 exercises for both. They're going to help get you a little bit more size in those arms as well as make you nice and strong. Now, we're going to need from you to start with, go give the video a like, hit subscribe, and we're going to jump straight into the workout. Let's go. Okay, so to start off the workout here, I like to warm up with a lighter weight. So I've grabbed 6 kilo dumbbells here. This is a lot lighter than my 1 rep max. What we're gonna do here is swimmers. So with the biceps, we're making sure we're going hands in a supinated position. Easy way to remember supinated is pronated, supinated, like you're holding a bowl of soup. So we're supinated there, starting, coming out to the sides, we're rolling over, controlling the weight down, then we're doing the reverse on the way back over. Now you can see from front on, I've kind of got like an in and out motion there. That's why it's called a swimmer. This is a really great way of making sure you're hitting both sides of the bicep here, inner and outer. So we're gonna go through that one. I'm gonna go through 4 sets of 10 of those. When doing this exercise to make sure you're doing it with a nice controlled tempo. You're not just swinging the weights around, you're moving them with purpose, and you're focusing on breathing the whole way through. You want to make sure you've got a good even breath work happening to make sure you don't lose any energy while doing the set. Okay, so the way we're going to structure this set is we're going to go pull then push. So bicep then tricep. So I'm keeping the same weight here, adjusting my bench. I'm going to do a tricep kickback. So again, lightweight, leaning up against the bench here. We're going to have our arm coming back parallel to the ground here with our upper arm, hanging down, lifting the weight back up behind our body, nice and controlled. Now, I'm putting my head on my arm here as support, trying to keep a nice neutral back, kicking that weight up behind us. As I said, smooth motion through the whole time. We're going to go through 8 on each arm. Now with this workout, we're going to do 4 sets of each exercise. As I said, there'll be 8 reps on this. The rep range will vary depending on the exercise. I normally do a little bit less reps if I'm doing single arm exercises. So as I said, 8 on this one on each arm to start with, but 4 sets still. Moving on to the next bicep exercise now. Keeping the bench in the same position here, but I've gone a little bit heavier in the dumbbell. What I want you doing is sitting on the bench and keeping your back nice and flat with your head pressed up against it. Now again, supinate the hands here. I want you contracting up towards the ceiling, trying to keep your elbows in the same position. So we're really focused on the contraction at the top of the exercise, pinching it together, squeezing hard, all the way down to a dead stop, starting again. For these curls is to focus on bringing the pinky up high with it. See a lot of people sort of naturally letting the pinkies drop down and they almost become into a hammer position. By focusing on lifting the pinky up on the inside, you'll keep that weight nice and flat. Make sure you're utilizing as much of the bicep as possible. Still on the same weight here, we've laid our bench flat, moving on to a tricep skull crusher. So what you're doing here is pressing the dumbbells together. We're leaning back, keeping our shoulder blades pinched back together, elbows to the ceiling, and we're lowering the weight down to our skull. Skull crusher. Now you don't want to go too heavy on this too soon because it is a dangerous movement. See how I'm really controlling the rep and the weight down, then exploding up to that top position. Now my cues here is to focus on keeping my elbows up and towards the ceiling. Now for this one, we're going to go through 10 to 12 reps, 4 sets. Bicep exercise we're going to do here is a hammer curl. We're going to do these alternating arms, so we're really focused on the movement. Now, as I said at the start of the video, I want to make sure we're not swinging with this. We're keeping nice controlled reps up all the way down before we start the next movement. I see a lot of people sort of swinging in. When you control the movement up and down, making sure we're really using the bicep to contract that weight up to the top. Now, we've gone a little bit heavier for this one, so we're just going for 4 sets, 10 reps. Through these is just to count to 20 total, so we're getting 10 each arm. Last but not least, the tricep exercise we're doing here is an overhead tricep extension single arm. What a mouthful. So same as before, up above the head. Now we're focusing on keeping an elbow up towards the roof. Controlling that weight down behind the body, getting a nice deep stretch, extending up. Now as this is another single arm exercise, we're going to go for 10 reps on each arm, 4 sets total. That's it, we're done. So there's 6 exercises. I'm going through 4 sets. Now I'm going to complete every exercise before I move on to the next one. That's important. I want you really focusing on the exercise you're doing. As you would have seen from the videos there, I'm not rushing through anything. I'm not forcing the reps. I'm making sure I'm using a weight that's comfortable but still gives me a little bit of a strain. Form over weight every day. That's it for today's video. If you guys have any questions, make sure to comment below. Hit me up on Instagram @Nathan. And as I said, make sure to subscribe. We got plenty more content coming. Always happy to take suggestions too. Whatever you want to see, we are happy to oblige. See you in the next video.